The good news, Coach, is that the winds aren't as violent as they were yesterday in Chicago, but it's still pretty darn cold. To be expected, I guess, for December football at Soldier Field. Just a short time ago, this crowd loud enough to shake the foundations of this nearly century-old building. They are ready for football indeed in Chicago as their guys get set to do battle with the Dallas Cowboys. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25. They run with Ezekiel Elliott, last year's NFL rushing leader. Power running by Zeke. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one 28 yards on the ground. A tough run by Ezekiel Elliott, the 4th overall pick in the 2016 draft.
If you watch tape of him in college, you saw plenty of those runs because I know the highlights showed him in the open field breaking away from people, but that's how he wore down defenses, those exact type of runs.
And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock Dalvin away and bring up 2nd down.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 34. And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line. Last week, somehow they won. He threw all those picks, but they still won. Here, opening drive, unfortunately, he picked up where he left off.
Partner, you get a lot of extra patience when you find a way to win despite you making mistakes. But starting out again this game, that patience is going to wear thin really quick. And I think the guys on the defensive side of the ball were the first ones to let him know that's got to stop.
And they went the wrong way there, losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. So they had the big loss on that 1st down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. They'll run with a 3rd-year man. This is Tariq Cohen. And a good burst there gets him 7 up to midfield.
That was a good run, probably right on the edge of breaking into something really big. So the defensive guys right now are talking about, okay, what can we do to slow him down before he truly gets started?
And he lost the football. Mariota had it jarred loose. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
And this is where you need the quarterback to morph into being a running back. The ball can't be away from his body. It can't be loose. It can't be held like he's going to throw it. Tuck it away. Take care of it because he's going to run through a lot of traffic.
Yeah, and if he doesn't take care of it, we're going to see less design runs like that. Well, there to make the tackle, Khalil Mack. For Zeke, what a first 3 years he's had in the NFL. Last year, his 2nd rushing title, 1,434 yards. Not as many as 1,631 that he had as a rookie, but still his yards per game average was the best in the National Football League. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down. The 1st down line at the 34 here on 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Flushed out right. And he's got Ezekiel Elliott. It's a gain of 7, and that's going to make it 4th down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Of course, the door for Maher was opened after a little bit of a surprise move. The Cowboys letting go of Dan Bailey last year.
Yeah, Maher took over in the preseason. He's from Nebraska. via the Canadian Football League, where he kicked for 4 years. And I saw him personally make 2 game-winning field goals last season against Detroit and in Atlanta.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they thought they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? And no room to maneuver there. Give them a yard up to the 47. On 2nd and 9, Trubisky. And his throw is incomplete. Trey Burton, the one he was looking for. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
He kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will.
And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. Robert Quinn, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. So on 4th down, on is the punter, Pat O'Donnell, to kick it away. Back deep for the Cowboys, Tavon Austin. This is taken at the 23. Now a late flag comes in as they got him down via the face mask, and that'll give him even better starting position. So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
Excellent field position after the face mask penalty. 1st and 10 out near midfield. Draw play, Elliott. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the 1st. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. But also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. Oh, Prescott stripped. And this is picked up by the Bears. These guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line.
Well, partner, they went empty set there. No backs in the backfield. All receivers out in the pattern. And in this situation, you know what the quarterback has to do? Act as his own blitz control.
Yeah, he's got nobody else there to protect him.
No one else there to protect, which means he's got to get rid of the football and absorb the hit, but not go down and fumble the ball.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Get in the weight room. Check 24, check 24. Hey, stand up.
And an alley to run. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Come on, Trey.
So a
God
decent
damn.
but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Watch 54, watch 54. I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play.
Throwing on 3rd down, Hill. And that is...
Oh, my God, bro.
I know coaches tell us
Nigga's not throwing the ball right. Come on, dog. Wide open.
When you're trying to throw inside routes,
He's holding.
you need to put some heat on it. It helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
That's the case, dog.
O'Donnell, he's on the punt as he gets this one away. Now Austin. A 40-yard punt, no return. And the Cowboys will be backed up to start the drive. They'll have it 1st and 10. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
Now they can breathe a little easier, some room to operate as they've got it 1st and 10 now out past the 20. Off the play fake, Prescott looking deep in the direction of Cooper. And that will be incomplete.
Come on, man.
Would have been a big hitter if they had connected.
Defense there.
Instead, it's 2nd down.
Offense just ain't converting.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Now Prescott. Escaping the pressure right.
Wow, bro. Oh, shit. What is this cheat? Wow. Come on, man. You didn't let me jump that.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the shotgun, a give to Elliott. He's got a 1st down and then some inside the 40. And down right around the 37. 14 yards, good for a Cowboy 1st down. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. No running room for Zeke on 1st down as he'll maybe get a yard out of that. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. On 2nd and 9, Prescott. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Khalil Mack, it's his 20th sack of the season as he continues what could be a record-setting campaign. They'll need a big play here, will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Prescott down. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line.
Man, defense there.
That'll set them back with a loss
Look
of
at
3
me.
on the
Offense.
play. And it'll be 4th down. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away.
Nigga, what you doing?
That is going to be a safety.
What are you doing? What is this nigga doing?
The last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare.
Wow, what is this nigga doing?
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender. To me, that's a touchdown.
Easy now. I'll go 4. I don't know about 6.
Come up to 6.
A lot of points.
Oh my God.
Past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
This game, no it's cheating.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage. The big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Throwing, Prescott. Got an open man, it's Michael Gallup. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. With Cole Beasley now in Buffalo, you think that might open up some more targets for Michael Gallup. Last year as a rookie, 33 catches for the Dallas Cowboys. They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. Here's Prescott. Going to take a shot for Gallup. And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll take
serious, bro?
the end zone.
This fucking pimp that goddamn safety killed me, bro.
Michael Gallup.
Gotta be kidding me, man.
Now on the year. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. Extra point by Moore, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This fielded at the 2. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And 3 and out on the last drive. No points on the scoreboard. A little soul-searching now.
I would say so, and they need to help out their defense a little bit. They've had to be on the field a lot more than normal, put them in some tough spots. But what's the old adage? When you get another chance, it gives you a better chance to do it right.
So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. A quick throw out wide, caught by Robinson. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He can make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Trubisky, and he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 35. Trubisky now 4 of 5 since coming on. It's 1st and 10. Trubisky's throw pulled in by Robinson. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. A gain there of 12 yards and a 1st down for the Bears. On 1st down, Trubisky. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. DeMarcus Lawrence in there for the sack, and he's closing in on the all-time record. That's number 19 on the year. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. On 2nd down, Montgomery. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. 3 yards is the pickup, but it leaves them still needing 11 here on 3rd down.
Ready. 60 outlaw.
2 minutes remaining in this 1st half of football. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our 1st half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. He can run for it, and he will. And he is not going to get to the marker as they stop him short at the 14. Give him an even gain of 10, but now it's 4th down. They'll try and pick it up with Cohen. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. It's 1st and goal after they rip off a solid chunk of yardage in the ground game on a risky 4th down call. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. Taysom Hill with touchdown number 7 on the year, as they are now on the board here in the 1st half.
And Brad, I think we have to look back at the big call to go for it on 4th down.
Oh, are you serious? Man, you gotta be fucking kidding me, bro.
There's a little bit of faith, actually showing a lot of faith in his team, and it was rewarded.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field's still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
Prescott on first down. And nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted. Instead, second down.
The name of the game is always on defense, put pressure on the quarterback. And that's exactly what they've done today. It looks like they've got him a little bit rattled. That would have been the second interception in the first half.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Prescott flush to his right. And he hits Jason Witten, the tight end. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. On 1st and 10, Prescott steps away to his left. He's got the connection to Cooper. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Prescott off play action. Rolling to his right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. To throw is Prescott. And he took that in one-handed. What a grab. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. And for the 2nd time tonight, his field goal unit comes out here. He hit his first. Now this from 43. The kick by Maher is good. And you can bump the lead up to 9. It's 15-6. Still a little bit of time left here in the 2nd quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that. And we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
Let's go. Let's go.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this. Oh, now it's free. Hill fumbled it. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And his guys are going to get the
fuck. Are you serious, Tatum?
So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. This a 40-yard attempt from the left hash. And this one is no good. He missed it. And this score will stay right where it is. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be fielded at the 6. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2. Now Trubisky lost the football.
God, niggas taking licks. Come on.
For the team that
fucking
lost it
up.
Back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
And now a hook up downfield on 2nd down. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one good for 26 and a first down. First down, a run with Cohen. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. On second and 11 now. Trubisky flushed out right. Open man is Trey Burton. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down.
I like the design of that play, or shall I say the way it ended up. Quarterback ends up to the right side. You know, he gets outside of the pocket. You got the tight end staying in his sight line and getting to that same part of the field, and they find each other for the completion.
A Chicago first down. The former Jag, Allen Robinson, on the catch from Trubisky. They run. This is Cohen. They'll fight forward for a couple down inside the 40.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
From the 39, Trubisky. He'll leave it for Cohen, complete. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
On third and 1, it's Trubisky. And Robinson with a big catch. His 5th catch tonight, and it's good for a first down. Trubisky will come up here first and 10, and he's hit on all 5 of his pass attempts on this drive so far. Now Trubisky going to give this to Montgomery. Leighton Vander Esch, 3rd in the NFL in tackles as a rookie last year, there on the stop. Well, the returns for the Cowboys on Leighton Vander Esch have been pretty good so far. You know, a lot of Cowboy Nation questioned when they took him number 19 overall a season ago instead of Calvin Ridley. But Leighton Vander Esch would get 140 tackles last year, franchise rookie record for Dallas, en route to a Pro Bowl appearance. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
The screen was executed and completed, but where's the worry on the play? How many times is a quarterback going to get hit? Because offensive linemen have to do an acting job of making sure it looks like they're whiffing on blocks. But you got to slow them down a little bit, because if you don't, that's a lot of big guys coming at your quarterback in a big, fast way, and boy, he can get hurt.
They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. So another third down conversion, and now they've got a first and goal. Trubisky gives to Cohen, and he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. Tariq Cohen with touchdown number 12 on the year, as they have now chopped this lead down to 3. Extra point attempt here still to come. And this time he gets it to go as it is up and good. So the lead shaved to 2 now as the kickoff is away. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
On second down, Elliott. Oh, he's got a little daylight.
Oh, man. Damn, bro.
Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott. Touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
This is taken at the 3. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter. Went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the Magic nowhere to escape, and he goes down. DeMarcus Lawrence in there for the sack, and that is now 21 for him on the year. Wow, what a season. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Only 2 yards on the carry. That's going to set up a 3rd and long, 3rd and 15 to be exact. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Trubisky. It got his man complete. A big gain of 31 on 3rd down. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Back now at Soldier Field. It's Bears football, but they trail on the scoreboard as we get set to bring you the 4th quarter. Looking to throw, Trubisky on 1st down. That's complete to the Memphis man, Anthony Miller. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Escaping the pressure right. And he completes it to Cohen. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. That one goes for 30 yards. Again, it's Trubisky. And this is going to be intercepted. It's the Pro Bowler Byron Jones. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games. And now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Check 52. We go 46. We go 26.
Now Elliott. And he'll find some
Hey,
space
keep
up to
coming
about
through
the
the line,
25.
bro. What the fuck?
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 5. Prescott to throw it. Complete to Jason Witten. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 15 there, and the Cowboys have a first.
59. Defense, keep it up, guys.
Check, we're going to 54 right here. We're going 46, 46. 26.
1st down, Prescott. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Brandon, more often than not, you'd say they've had his number, and we can count them up so far. 1, 2, 3, 4 sacks given up. But guess what? He's still been able to make some plays, and right now they have a lead.
On 2nd down, it's Elliott. Room to run past midfield. And brought down across the 50 to the 49-yard line. It's a gain of 16 and the Dallas 1st down. So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10. And he'll hit the slant route. That's caught by Cooper. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first. Clock running, under 4 to play. play now as they come up on 1st and 10. 10th carry now for Elliott. And some room to run now. And he's
oh my God, bro.
Before he reaches the 8-yard line. A big run there. 29 yards and a first.
Check 26, check 26. Switch, switch.
Now it's a bootleg with Prescott sliding out of the pocket. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Randall Cobb, the intended receiver. But it'll be 2nd and goal.
They may be snapping the ball near the goal line, but all you're thinking defensively, keep them out of the end zone. Force the incompletion, force them into going for 3, and not giving up 6.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, 4th quarter, maybe you do start to watch as the arm there. The legs
Come on, man. That's all we need. Now you're going to kick this fucking field goal.
Here as they fail to connect on 3rd. It was Roquan Smith who got his big hand in there to knock it away. The kick by Marr is good. And that will give them a 12-point lead. So they settle for just the 3. But clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off. But they still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together Charles Anisis. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Robert Quinn make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Now Hill. That's complete to Robinson. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Hill. Hill's hit, and he lost
the fuck, dude?
The Bears look to get this one back, and indeed they did. So they'll keep possession.
They're not running.
On 2nd and 9, Hill. DeMarcus Lawrence in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. They go play action. Trubisky. Now a desperation throw deep down. It's caught inside the 25. And he is finally out of bounds, but he gets all the way down right around the 20.
Yeah, that's a catch.
And that's now 2 big catches on this drive for him.
You know, the NFL keeps talking about the possibility of using video for coaching on the sidelines. That's not approved yet, but you can still use pictures. They've got to send his picture down to their defense and say, you see him? Cover it.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
It's dropping balls, man.
Include their running backs into their passing offense and be able to swing the ball out and check it down to them. But sometimes those guys are just not as comfortable catching the ball as they are running it.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Trubisky under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. DeMarcus Lawrence in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. Trubisky will throw. He's going to let it fly. That's going to be caught. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Trey Burton, his 5th touchdown now on the year, as his guys are back within a single score. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come.
Just like that.
And he will get into the end zone to cut the deficit down to 4. Yeah, the option play working flawlessly right there. What'd you think of the call?
Love the call. That's really football 101 to me. 2-point conversion, run quarterback option. That means he can either keep it himself or pitch it to a trailing back. That usually opens things up for an offense.
4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
So they come up on second down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Would likely put an end to this thing. They go to Elliott again. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. First down carry by Elliott. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up.
Come on, y'all.
Now the Bears will use their third and final timeout as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up second and 10.
Check 13. Check 13. Check.
They'll try to sweep with Elliott. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. It's a gain of about 3, but it's going to leave them with third and still 7 yards to go. So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And I tell you, this was a fun one. Just a close game. Nothing comes easy in this league, as you know. They had to work for that victory.
I've got to go back to what you just said. Nothing comes easy in this league. How many times have we talked to coaches prior to a game and assessed, you know, the strengths, the weaknesses, the whole deal? Even in games when one coach was a decided favorite, what do they always say to us? But you do know this is really a 7-point league. 7 points either way usually decides a ball game. We had exactly that in this one.
And not only that, but this is a gutsy road victory, one they can hang their hat on. So for Dallas, it's a very important win as they move to 9-4 now on the extra days.